Hey everybody, it's Shane from BD Power. Hello! Today we're going to talk about the new updated TSBooster. We're going to pop open the box, show you what it's all about, and do the quick easy install on this truck behind me. Here is the newest generation of our TSBooster. Let's pop open the box and let's go over all the details, and I'll show you how it goes in. So we see when you first pop open the box, here's a little TSBooster right there. Inside the top of the lid shows instructions on how to install it and a handy infographic for you to reference on what each mode does. You can adjust the settings by using the plus and minus buttons found here on the right hand side of the TSBooster. We'll go into detail after we get it installed in the truck. All right, so we've hopped out of the truck and we're going to give this an install in here. So let's follow along on the instructions on the inside of the lid, and it mentions the first step is to let the vehicle sit for 5 minutes in the off position before you install this. Most modern vehicles leave the ECM fired up just for a minute or two after you shut down to do some systems checks, etc., etc. We just want to make sure that everything on the ECM is shut down, all the power on the vehicle is shut off for several minutes, just to make sure we don't have any complications on install. So we've been sitting here chatting together for a little bit. Truck's been off for several minutes. We're good to go. Moving on to the next step. Next step is just plug it in. So I'm going to climb down underneath the dash here, get to the accelerator pedal, and unplug the main connector on the accelerator pedal and plug this in line. The plug going to the accelerator pedal is going to look a lot like this one, and the accelerator pedal side is going to look a lot like this one. When you get in there and you unplug the accelerator pedal, you're going to want to plug this side into the harness and this side into the pedal itself. I'll climb underneath there and get the job done. Here we are underneath the truck, underneath the dash, and we can see right there, that's the connector at the top of the accelerator pedal here. So we're just going to reach up in there. I'll use my good hand, and we'll squeeze the little tab and pop it off. That's it. So now we want to take this side of the connector, plug it in. There we go. And we'll take the other side and we'll plug it back into the accelerator pedal. There we go. That's all there is to it. Now we can go ahead and zip tie the wires away from any of the pedals, tuck it up underneath the dash here. That way we don't get tangled in any here or with our feet. All right, so we're back out from underneath the dash. We got it all plugged in. I routed my wires sort of nice up underneath the knee bolster here. You can do it however you'd like. You can have it come around the outside here. It's all up to you. But I've got mine run up here underneath the steering column, and I got it all zip tied away nice so it won't catch your feet. You know, it's important it doesn't get tangled in the pedals. So now at this point, I was gonna maybe, put it on the dash right about there where I can access it, but it's tucked away. So why don't we take the supplied alcohol swab and double-sided tape and put this on. All right, let that dry up. So we got our double-sided tape on the dash here. We cleaned it off the alcohol swab. I'm just going to route this up nice. We'll just firmly push it down a little bit. Keep in mind the first little bit, the adhesive just needs to set up, so you can always give it a move or adjustment and you should be okay. But now we're on. Tuck this in here a little bit. Okay. Now we're on to the next step. We are fully installed. We have our wires secured away from our pedals and our feet. And now it's time to turn on the ignition. Here we are in the truck. After you've got it all installed and tucked away, you have two options to get going. First is you just start the vehicle up, start driving. The new TSBooster has the ability to self-learn your pedal. It may take a few pedal strokes driving around town a little bit, but it'll learn its way and away you'll go. If you'd like to accelerate that procedure, you turn the ignition to the key on position on the first install and sweep the throttle pedal until the lights flash. This will accelerate the learning and will be ready to go 100%. Put the key in, turn it to run on, and we'll start to sweep the pedal. Smoothly and slowly sweep the pedal. We want to continue to do this while the TSB flashes at us. When we keep sweeping, sweeping, continue to sweep the pedal, flashing, and we're done flashing. The throttle sensitivity booster is now fully learned, ready to go. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Now that we've got it all self-learned and ready to go, why don't we flip through the settings and see what we got. Right now, all the lights are off. This is what you consider stock mode. This has no effect on the pedal right now. If we press the plus up once, we get the small green leaf. This is eco mode. And what this does is gives us a slightly reduced throttle input, allowing us to have the vehicle run in a more eco-friendly or fuel-efficient manner, keeping it smoother, better fuel economy. The next mode, once you go push the plus one more time, the next mode is street, signified by this small white lit road. So street mode is 50% boost on the throttle. This is good for driving around on the street, day-to-day use. If we go plus one more time, we get sport mode. This is 75% above stock. Sport mode's great for you guys and gals trying to rip around town and with a little bit extra pep in your step. If we go one more up, we get race mode, signified by these little flags. This is 100% over throttle, and this is a setting I personally really like on these late model pickup trucks. It really puts a little bit of pow in it. Now if we go one more, you'll notice nothing happens. This is where we unlock the secret power. Let's press and hold the plus. Press and hold, press and hold, press and hold. Boom, little white rocket. All right, the little flashing rocket, he represents ludicrous mode. This gives us ludicrous mode, 300% over. This is for all of you trying to head towards plaid in your acceleration level. Why don't we bump back down, bop, 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 bop. So now, another special mode. Let's press and hold the minus. And boom, we got our little red keys. This signifies valet mode. This is for you guys and gals that maybe take your performance car or pickup truck to a nice night in the town and you got to valet it. No problem, you put it in valet mode. This restricts the maximum available throttle and just gives you a peace of mind when you leave your prized possession with somebody else. Now, brand new feature with the TSBooster is if we press and hold both the minus and the plus at the same time, simultaneously, press and hold, press and hold, press and hold, you'll now see the keys flashing, reminiscent of a car alarm. This flashing keys signifies that the TSBooster is now in security mode. Security mode blocks all throttle input. So now if I was to start the vehicle and try to drive it, nothing would happen. We could step on the throttle all you want, engine would not rev up. That's a neat little feature that's all baked in now. That's all there really is to it for installing the TSBooster into your vehicle. Of course, I installed it here into a late model Ram today, but they're available for many different makes and models, including gasoline cars. To find out more about the product, head to our website. And while you're there, input your make and model into our online tool to find out which TSBooster is right for you.